When we created this channel, we wanted to start an episodic installment with one of the biggest mysteries in 2020, the Randonautica application. With all the rumors about the app being haunted or used as a tool in numerous conspiracy theories, we couldn't resist to try it and see where it takes us. And although we didn't capture anything out of the ordinary back then, we were sent to a place long forgotten by time. Now, almost a year later, we decided to make another video about it with the intention to close this mystery once and for all. Is Randonautica a modern-day curse roaming the social medias and choosing its victims in the quietness of the woods and blind spots? Or is it just coincidental and wishful thinking that an application in our phones could manifest our thoughts? We recommend every one of our fans and followers to watch our first Randonautica video, where we explain how the app is used and how it went when we first tried the app. As we mentioned in our first video, the Randonautica application became popular on TikTok last year. During the pandemic, as many wanted to escape the harsh reality and search for something that would give them an unforgettable experience. There were a lot of evidence on social media, good and bad ones, which is the sole reason why our channel started. That's why we decided to do more extensive investigation. Our plan is to make it a 3-day investigation where each day we will go to one or more locations while choosing a random word. It is important to mention that the words will be said out loud is a way to debunk if the application used the microphone of our smartphones in order to find location that matches the word we choose. We will approach this 3-day investigation with no big expectations, as the app's developers recommend, fearing that going into it with paranormal approach can affect our personal lives or lead to something that we do not want. We recommend using the application only for positive and fun purpose, while also in a group and avoiding trespassing into private properties. For the first day of our investigation, we picked the word graveyard, as many YouTubers suggest that choosing this word has the highest percentage of leading you to a local gravesite. As we made our way to the first given location by the app, we traveled approximately 5 kilometers away from the city to a small village. The road conditions weren't really good, but we arrived at the destination. As we passed by the location, we couldn't see anything as it was already dark outside, but as we turned around and head back, we actually saw an old graveyard. It was the first word we tried that day, and it led us right to the exact location. We decided not to get out of the car and trespass, that's why we used a picture from Google Maps to show you the exact location. What really shocked us is that the graveyard's location perfectly matches with the location that the application gave us. Maybe the app really uses the microphone from our smartphones in order to find the best location nearby for the specific word that we choose. Or maybe this was only a big coincidence. On day 2, we decided to use the word nostalgia. The app led us deep into the woods. We drove on a one-way dead-end road according to Google Maps, and 2 cars could barely pass. Luckily, we didn't see other cars that night. As we arrived at the destination 30 minutes later, we had to stop, get off the car and go on foot about 600 meters in order to reach the marked destination. We turned off the car, everything was quiet and nothing could be heard, only the rustling of the leaves. That night the moon was hidden by thick, dark clouds. Being without any flashlights, We really wondered if we should follow the track off the road. Using our phone's flashlights was not an option either, as we were low on battery and we could only see close distance. Without any proper equipment, it would be risky to follow an unknown road in the night. We stayed there for about 20 more minutes, wondering if we should continue or not. It was a cold summer night. The time was around 12 p.m. We were light-clothed and decided not to push our luck and just return to the city. The word ruins was the last pick for our 3-day investigation. The app sent us to a location close to a really small village, approximately 30 minutes from the city. The road conditions were awful and we barely managed to get there with the car. The location was on the highest mountain hill in a range of 20 kilometers from the city. We were really excited about the place and we thought that we might find some old ruins there. We walked through a rough terrain, tried to cover everything that could be reached on foot in order to find something on the exact same location that the app generated. We spent almost an hour there just walking around while also enjoying the moment. We didn't really stumble upon anything unusual or scary this time, but at least we found a nice spot with an awesome view and had a nice walk. This is a perfect example why Randonautica can also leave you with the positive memories of adventurous travels if used properly and for positive purpose. Although Randonautica's hype has gone down a bit since last year, it remains one of the more mysterious applications on the internet. We have used the app numerous times, mostly during nighttime, just to travel to unknown places and to experience a thrill like no other. What we would recommend to all users of Randonautica is to use this application as a tool for new and fun car drives and mysterious adventures, rather than trying to spook yourself and look for dark entities. Because even though the app may seem harmless, you never know what you might find when you start seeking for the supernatural. Thank you for watching. If you want to see more episodes of Unsolved Mysteries, please like and subscribe to our channel.